All right, Lindsay Ward is the vocalist for Exploring Birdsong. She is one of the Espera from Sleep Token. The reason I'm starting the video like this is because it's not a secret. This is her public Instagram. Vocalist, Exploring Birdsong, Espera. Here are photos of her on stage with Sleep Token. Her identity is not secret. I am comfortable to talk about this publicly. So if you came here because you were like, oh my God, the thumbnail has Lindsay and the Espera stuff, you're ruining the secret. This is literally her public Instagram. It's not a secret. Let's get into this video, shall we? Exploring Birdsong just released the new album, Every House We Built. My full album reaction is on Patreon. The reaction you're watching tonight is from my stream last night where I found that I love this band. Someone requested a song from the album called The Warning. That is the reaction you're going to be watching here. But then the next morning, which is now, I went and did a full video for the full album. I am super conflicted about this album. I feel like they've tried to do two things at once. They've tried to be like, no, even though she sings for the Espera, the tour with Sleep Token, we are our own thing. We're going to wear these brown suits and it's this real estate thing and it's silly and we're super synthwavy. That's awesome. Go and do that. That's great. I don't think that fits this album. So from this album, they had these 4 songs that completely different vibe from the rest of the album. So they've got 42, Romanticize, Spy in the House of Love, and I_You. I found that those 4 songs were a completely different genre to the rest of the album. And 3 of those songs they chose as singles to represent the album and the band and the sound of the band. And the music videos that they did used this aesthetic of these old school brown suits and real estate. It just like really, really for me didn't match. The rest of the album was sensational. The rest of the album is very Sleep Token-esque. If you're gonna write 8 incredible songs that are very similar to Sleep Token and you're literally part of the touring production of Sleep Token, just lean into it. If you want to do a separate synthwavy project that's heaps different, go and do that as well. But don't do both and then mash them into the same album. I found it bizarre. I found that 8 out of the 12 songs on this album is one of my favorite albums of the year. And then there's a 4-song synthwave project that is really trying to differentiate themselves and be its own thing. And that doesn't interest me. For people that love that, that's amazing. Go and do that. But this band, Exploring Birdsong, has 20,000 monthly listeners. They've just dropped this album that is mostly unbelievable. And I feel that if they'd just bitten the bullet and said, hey, you know what? Let's lean a little bit more into this vibe that Lindsay is so engrossed in and well known for. And we wrote 8 songs in that vibe anyway. It's not like they're trying to hide it. Most of the album is in that style and is incredible. I gave A's and A+ to almost everything else on this album. Great album. But I really feel like if they're just lent into it instead of rejecting it to do their own thing, again, completely fine. But the fact that they did both, little inconsistent. Anyway, enjoy my reaction. This was on stream last night when we first heard this song and it blew me away. And because I'd heard the singles, and for 3 out of the 4 singles, I didn't really like them. They weren't my thing. And I was like, oh, that's fine. Cool. She's doing something different. When I heard this one last night, The Warning on stream, that's when I was like, wait a second. This is one of the best songs of the year. This is an A+. What's going on here? What is this band? So enjoy this reaction. The full album reaction is over on my Patreon. I do a full album reaction every week. I do a full concert reaction every week. And if you want to just follow for free, all of my stream replays are on the Patreon for free with a full track listing of every stream and my grading for every song. I appreciate you guys. If you did just see the thumbnail and come here to hate on me, okay, that's cool. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the engagement. I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy the reaction. All right, thank you. Sound check. Now we've got Rick Peck's. Rick Peck's song got pushed while he was in a meeting. And I'm figuring out who the artist is. Oh, this is Exploring Birdsong. Let's not talk about the connections. From a week ago, Exploring Birdsong and The Warning. This could be, oh my God, maybe I should do this album. No, I've got to do Carmen Jaka. Got to do Carmen Jaka. Exploring Birdsong the warning. It's in their Instagram bio as well. Oh, well, this is one of the, what are they called? The chicks that sing with Sleep Token. The Espera. So this is one of the Espera that is, that tours with Sleep Token and sings live. This is her band, Exploring Birdsong. I didn't realize that they were public about it. That's very cool. I like that. Why wouldn't you be? This is the warning off the new album, Every House We Built. Let's go. This one's for Rick Peck.
Walking turns to crawling on your knees, beg for me, show me how weak you could be.
It's really nice.
Give it all to me.
Okay. Okay.
Drag my nails down the board to get your attention. You're in total free fall into apprehension. Goes by, you're still waiting for the sign. Sorry. Give me reasons to stay. You're slipping away from me. You're taking it all to heart.
Okay.
You're not the same. You're slipping away from me. You're taking it all to
Oh, the strings coming in over the top. This thing is sick. How many songs on this album? I might do this tomorrow. Sorry, Kamanjaka.
I can be shattered glass on the floor.
Mm.
So take a step closer. You can be splintered wood in the door. You're already
12 songs? Oh. Okay. It's like unprocessed backing track. Unbelievable vocals. The music's so good. So many layers. I didn't expect. It's like there's a violin in my right ear. Someone's playing violin on my right and someone's whispering on my left. bass line is incredible as well. That's
Everybody and the worst of anyone.
stunning. That's amazing. Wow. The levels of that song. The mix is very deep. You feel completely surrounded. I want to say encompassed. Is that a word? By that song. That's an absolutely stunning song. I'm going to do this album tomorrow. I'm so sorry, Carmen Jaka. I'm doing this album tomorrow. I need to hear it. That has blown me away. That is incredible. That is beautiful. I love that. I love that so much. Wow. All right. Rick Peck. Stunning. Exploring Birdsong from the album Every House We Built. That was The Warning. I'll be listening to that in the morning. I'm so excited. Will people get upset if my thumbnail is just straight up a photo of her in the Espera gear? Are we at that level of don't do that? But if it's on the Instagram and they're not hiding it and they're not part of Sleep Token technically, surely it's fine. I'll look into it before I do that. But I'm going to listen to the album tomorrow. Oh my God, Rick, I can't believe how much I loved that. I can't believe how much I loved that. It just kept getting better and just kept like, it was like waves of happiness. Like, so it would just open it up and I was like, like, wow, it sounds amazing. I loved it. I really, really loved it.